Yo, what is going on guys, Neliq here, I hope you're all having a good day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II and some brand new maps that we'll be seeing within this game. Now recently, Activision went ahead and updated their Call of Duty's Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook with brand new header images. Now if you guys don't know already, every time Activision has released an image of World War II, there has been a secret little code embedded within these images, and they're about 5 digits long, and there's always 5 different codes. Now 3 of the codes came from those Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook headers. The other 2 codes came from the World War II's main site and its beta site. Now once we had all 5 codes, what we can do is go to callofduty.com/World War II/classified, and basically what you do is you enter those 5 codes in a certain order. I'll put the order up on screen right now in case you guys want to access this website for yourself. But once we do have access to this website, we will have access to personal files on characters, on the backstory of those characters, on certain guns that will be in the game, and just recently added was this radio in which we can change the frequency on, and just some like low to high settings and all that. And I'm going to focus on the radio just for now because the old files are a little bit old and a lot of you watching this video might have already seen it, but we will get to it in the very end. So basically with this radio we can change the frequency, and every time we do that you can actually hear different sounds. And these are very interesting because once we hear these sounds, you get a better idea of what this game will feel like when you are playing it and how realistic it actually will be. So I'm going to play all the sounds that I found. There may be some more. If there are, go ahead and try them out for yourself. Change that frequency around and see if you can discover something new. But the main one that I found was this plane sound. And it sounded like the plane was just flying by, dropping bombs, and just a whole bunch of chaos going on. And then a complete different sound was just these birds chirping, and it was a peaceful setting. So I'm not sure if this is like the sound effects that will be included in the multiplayer or within the single player or both. But it is really cool to hear these sounds because it gives us that one extra hint or like look at World War II. Now the sound effects are really cool and all, but there's something way cooler. If you fiddle around with the settings in a certain way and get it in a right combination, you will actually bring up 2 secret folders. Now they're called Recon A and Recon B. If we open up Recon A, there are 2 sets of images. Looking at these images, I believe this is the exact same area, so same map. Now I'm not sure if we're looking at a single player map or a multiplayer map. It could be both because you know how the game does like to use single player maps as multiplayer maps. But looking at the image, it looks like we are in a snowy setting. There are a bunch of bunkers around, there are a bunch of tall trees around, and it looks like it could be a really big mix of close range combat and sniping, because the fact that there are the bunkers, obviously if you jump down, you could run around, shoot all the enemies really up close, and if you jump out of the bunkers, you could snipe someone cross map. So it sets up for a whole range of different gameplay and ways to attack the map. But if we focus now on that second image within this folder, there's like cabins and still the snowy setting, so that's why I think it's the same map. But there are cabins in that, so I think we can hide from house to house or just move along. But yeah, the real main thing that we want to focus on here is those tall trees and that snowy setting. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it right here that there is going to be a snowy map within World War II. That is confirmed, and this is going to be one of them. I have no clue what they would call it, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Now that's one map. If we go to the second folder, which is Recon B, we are now looking at a beach setting. Now there is a gun mounted up on that bunker. Now the bunker has been blown to smithereens, and I assume that's from all the warships coming in. But this map just looks like absolute hell, and I'm not too sure if this is going to be a multiplayer map. The way it's set up, the view and the angles that we get from these pictures makes it look like a single player mission, how we would probably come from the beach, we would advance up the hill, take over the bunkers, and then push through. I just feel like that's what it is. But you never know, this could be the side of the map or implemented into a multiplayer map in some kind of way. The second image is actually looking back up at the bunker, and you can see the gun is still mounted there behind that little barricade. But that bunker, man, that bunker is blown to absolute smithereens. It is not coming back from that. It is not being rebuilt at all. But yeah, that's the second map, and it's really cool to see these 2 maps because it gives us a good insight to World War II. and what we can look forward to in seeing within the multiplayer and single player maps. And if this quality of map upholds through all single player missions and all multiplayer maps, then you can guarantee this game is going to be really, really good in terms of their maps and settings. It's going to feel really World War II like. So that is the really cool part about those codes that we found. Now if you guys have never been on this website and want to check it out for yourself, you got to use those codes that I showed you at the very start of the video. Enter them into this website. The website will be down below in the description, so you can easily just click on it and go there. But yeah, once you enter those codes and get in, you can look around for yourself and go try out that radio thing. But if you want to see what else is on this website, then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now. Now, a lot of you who are really up to date with Call of Duty news would have probably already seen this, but for all you other people, there is personal info on the characters. Now, these characters, I assume, are the 4 main single player characters that we'll be seeing within the game, and I also assume that they will be the 4 main characters within the zombies game mode. Now I'm not going to read out all the info, I'm just going to flick through a few pages of each character, but you got Private Daniels for the first one. Flicking through, you can see pictures of guns that will be within the game, which is awesome because, once again, Call of Duty don't openly talk about this. You have to figure it out for yourself. I know they've got this website for us to see it, but not everyone knows how to actually get access into this website. So it is really cool, and if you have been on this website, then you are one of like few, I'm gonna say 10,000 people that have actually been on this website. Maybe more, I may be underestimating there, but I know a lot of people wouldn't take the time to find these codes, access a website, fill around the website, blah blah blah. So yeah, if you've been on this website, you probably know a lot more about Call of Duty World War II than anyone else in your city, but it just talks about how like these characters are friends, where they work, what expeditions they have taken, if they're agents, like what location they are from. It's just really cool backstory about these characters, and it's definitely something worth checking out. Now that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I just wanted to focus on that radio and those map images because I thought they were really cool. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out my other latest video where I talked about the brand new divisions coming to Call of Duty World War II, then make sure to click the link down in the script. You can find the video there. And yeah, divisions is supposed to take over the creator class that we usually see within Call of Duty, so that is going to be a really big change. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.